Hi friends, this is a super powerful week. You might already be feeling it. So I want to share with you 3 powerful keys that you'll need to unlock greater courage to step more fully into what's opening for you and to move away and out of fear. All right, key number 1 is life is inviting you in some place to be able to be uncomfortable with the unknown. There's a place in your life that you've outgrown. It's not working. We all have those areas. Maybe it's in relationship, maybe it's in community, maybe it's in your job. It doesn't matter. Life's been giving you signs, and if you really check in, you know it because you'll feel it. Physically, you feel it. Energetically, you feel it. Emotionally, you feel it. We have to be able to look in the mirror this week and know where life is inviting us to expand, where we are going to have to face the inevitable discomfort of moving out of the comfortable known into the discomfort of the freedom that we're asking for, the freedom from the known. And that really is what this transit's trying to open us to, is freedom from the known things that we're tolerating or that we're being small for or that we're not really wanting in our life anymore. So key number 1 is be willing to be uncomfortable. It won't last forever, and being able to be uncomfortable actually allows you to be able to move into this next area, which actually will be full of lots of other great feeling emotions. We just have to get through that transition period. Key number 2, emotions need to move this week. We're going to have emotions surfacing that might be old. They might just have been with us for a long time and they just need to surface and be let go of. We also might have emotions that are surfacing because we're in the midst of doing something different, because life's inviting us to change and we feel this. The only way that we truly integrate our experiences is we have to feel and experience them. So instead of trying to figure out why you're feeling and having the story around it and analyzing it, I really invite you to just let the emotions go. Whether that's crying, whether that's having a tantrum, whether that's exercising, going for walks, creative expression, whether it's any form of movement that feels like your emotions are calling you towards that, let it happen. Dance through it, perhaps. There's no right or wrong way. I like to just tune into my emotions and say, what do you want? And I let myself do that. And so give yourself full permission to just let the emotions move. This is how we develop a greater relationship with our emotions. Instead of blocking them, instead of resisting them, we actually just let them flow, and later the wisdom comes. But you don't have to worry about that right now. Just let the energy move. It's trying to help you get where you're wanting to go. The third key is opening yourself to taking one small step away from fear and towards what it is that you desire. Right now, there is a lot of collective fear, as well as we'll all experience fear when we're stepping into something new. It's just the way our nervous system has been wired. But what happens is when we experience fear, we end up wanting to retract. That's what fear wants us to do. Our mind wants us to control, and it can't control something it doesn't know yet. And so it's just our mind's way of trying to keep us protective and safe. The problem with fear is that when we listen to the fear and when we respond to the fear, we block ourselves from what we really want. So the way to move through this isn't to abolish your fear, isn't to not desire to have any fear or to shame or judge your fear. It's just to really look at it from a compassionate perspective and say, but what would love do? What if I opened myself and trusted myself as to what it is that I want, and I make a step towards it? Even if it's the tiniest step, if you keep making steps and you keep moving away from fear and towards that, what you want, you're moving from inspiration, and you will be met. You're going to be met with the resourcefulness of your intuition, of your creativity, of the synchronicities, because you're actually opening to what life is trying to deliver to you. It actually makes us feel more aligned, but it's just we get in that shock of the fear, right? The fear makes us frozen or pulls us back. And so instead of doing that and feeding the fear, which only kind of exacerbates the patterns of going back and staying stuck, we just have to make small shifts. Again, you can be closing down or you can be opening. And the invitation during these times are to open. Keep opening, keep being in your heart, keep trusting yourself, trusting that the path is revealed step by step. And we can't always see where we're going when we haven't made the steps yet, when we haven't started moving. So trust that all this is happening in the perfect timing for you. You're ready for what's available to you. Trust that. So this week, friends, those powerful keys I think will really serve you as we're moving through this powerful transit this week and a full moon coming up at the end of this week. I hope this has been helpful. Please share and like this video if it is, so that other people can share in this wisdom and be supported. Have a wonderful week, friends.